got a face cam today. We added a face cam. So we have a lot of stuff going on. It's on the side. We've got my sheet over here, and then my paints, and then the face cam. Hello. Let me open my ground control, which allows me to see all your chats at once from both Twitch and YouTube. Hello. Hi, everybody. What's up? I'm excited to do some painting. You didn't know I stream? Yeah, I stream almost every Saturday. You're in the car right now. I hope you're not driving. Don't drive and watch live streams. Hi! You love my videos. Thank you. Thank you guys. What's up? Alright, I'm starting a little bit later today because we went to a book fair. So I'm going to show you some of the things we got. First of all, a book for Sanzi because he does not read and I want him to. It was a very small book fair, so the authors of the books were showing off their books, which was really cool. But we got Sanzi Zeta 5, which is cool. He said it was a mixture of Dune and Starfield, and what was the other thing? Stargate? Oh. I forgot what that one is. But that will be an interesting read. It's a thick boy, so we will see. But that was for Sanzi. Got some other cool things. I did a mystery book, which this is the little tag that was on it. So it says small town, romantic suspense vibe. Let me know if the audio is good. Turn the music down. Hello, is it better now? Sansi got a little too excited about the music. Better?
Well, we just line there. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Fine as well.
Is it because the NZXT mic was on?
No.
Weird.
I mean, no. If you hear me, it's I turned on the mic so that you intentionally so that you could hear me. Should be going.
I can hear it in my ears.
Yes, you would hear it. It's going through the same.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You would hear it in your ear, and then it should also be going to.
Okay. Let us know if there's an echo.
But I don't know whether. Yeah, I don't know how it sounds.
Better? Okay. All right. Well then, what I was saying was, we got this book for Sanzi. It's a sci-fi book. We'll let you know if it's good. The next thing I got at the book fair was a mystery book that said small town, romantic suspense vibe. What else? Second chance. That'll be interesting. Slow burn, protective hero, and 3 out of 5 spice, which was one of the lower spice books. This was a spicy book fair, you guys. It had a lot of 5 out of 5 spice books. So this was one with the lowest spice I could find, which was pretty funny. But the book, I will show you, ended up being, it's in my new book sleeve, which is so cute. I love a good book sleeve. I've seen these online, and I think they're adorable. It just has room for a paperback or a small hardcover, and I love it so much. So it keeps the book from getting damaged. But this was the mystery book that I ended up getting, which is called The Fix by Mia Sheridan. So it's a lot darker of a cover than I would normally go for. Normally I'm like the super girly cover person, but yeah, that is the book that I got that was mystery. So I'll let you know if that's good, that I'm gonna put in my new book cover. And I got a matching magnetic, what's it called? Bookmark. So I can mark my page, which is so cute. Look how cute it is. I love it so much. So that is the book haul, I think. Oh, and then it also came with like a little pin. We're showing off my haul from the book fair that I went to if you just joined. Got a little pin, a little highlighter. What else did I get? A bunch of stickers. A bunch of stickers. I don't know what that's from. Bunch of stickers, which I never know what to do with stickers. But they look really cute. I'll show them off. Sorry, I was reading. That's adorable. To the stars who listen. I don't know what that's from. Maybe a book reference. I don't know. Sorry I'm late. I didn't want to stop reading. Cute. There's a bunch in here, you guys. It all came with my mystery book. Mood reader. Totally true. A little raccoon that says reading my nature. Adorable. Let me go back just to make sure you can see it. Cute. And then a little tarot card that says the book. Look how sparkly. Oh, so cute. I love stickers. I'm gonna have to find somewhere cool to put those. And then what else? It came with this little sheet where you can do your own little book review, which is adorable. You can put the title, author, the start and end date, your rating. Very cute. I love that. Favorite character, favorite part, and your little review. And then she also included some tabs for highlighting, which I never do. I never like underline things in books, but maybe I will start because these are really cute. So that is the book haul. I just got back into reading, so this is new to me, but it was really, really cute. There was a bunch of indie authors trying to pitch their books, and it was overwhelming, to be honest, but I'm glad I got a new book to try, The Fix, and I will let you know how it is. But I am in the middle of the Throne of Glass series right now. So why are we all saying bread? Okay, glad you guys like it. Oh, I think you want bread to be painted. That would be funny. Okay. Are we gonna paint any teal textures? Well, now that you ask, we are going to, let me get to it. We are going to spin the wheel. We're gonna spin the wheel. Is there bread on here? Should we add bread? I think everybody wants us to add bread. The cult of bread is growing. Bread, 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 bread. We'll add bread, but there's no guarantee it will land on bread. All right, there's bread. That's too big for bread. It has to be even.
Bread crew, I got you. I got you, bread crew.
Oh my gosh. That's unfair to all the others.
Don't make me add cow back in.
No, no cow. You can't do that to me. All right. Any other suggestions? Make it bigger. Am I gonna paint the potato? Well, you'll just have to wait for today's video to see that. Gwendolyn Baking is here and she is eating bread right now. Oh my god, you guys are funny. Bread. Okay, so. Are we gonna leave it that big? Do you guys want it to be left that big? We can. I'm sure you guys want it to be.
I think they want
There's
bread.
so many votes for bread. I think it might only be fair to leave it that big. That'd be so funny if it lands on something else. Okay. Should we spin it? Any other suggestions? I should bake bread? We can bake bread. I've never done that before. Poisonous potato we've already done. Carrot, I think is on there already. I don't think I've done that yet. The Minecraft logo. I want to do that. That's way too big for one stream. Okay, we'll spin it with bread that big. Are we ready to spin? Granola, you know what I'm going to say about fire. You've been asking a lot. Maybe when you get to 200, we'll talk about it. All right. I think we're ready to spin. Everybody wants bread. So let's see if you get what you want. What's it gonna be? Oh. Bread! Wow, the bread mafia wins.
Who would have guessed it would have been bread?
Bread mafia wins. Yay, bread! Bread! It's delayed, so I'm waiting for your reaction. Bread! Bread, bread, bread. All right. Let's get over to the canvas cam and we will start painting the bread. Let me pull up the texture for you guys so you can see what I'm trying to paint. Let's search bread. Take a screenshot. And then go back here. Oh, it should be under canvas cam, texture image, properties, browse, bread. All right, so this is what we're gonna paint per y'all's request. Bread, bread, bread. The bread cult has won. All right, so I'm gonna start with sketching out the bread spot. Let me just get the camera in a good orientation. Which square should we draw on? I like to start higher up. We'll kind of start in the middle. We'll start in the top left corner. Why not? Let's not be chaotic. I'm gonna zoom in, not too much so I can still make a short out about it after. Oh. Trying to go up a little. All right. There we go. That is where the bread will go. Everybody's just saying bread. We might do carrot later if it lands on it. We're up to the wheel, you know, that's how it goes. So I'm going to start sketching it out. Let me actually open it in Photoshop. Sometimes I need to see where it sits within the texture. Bread. All right, so it hits the bottom. So, sorry if I'm out of frame for the actual camera. I'm not looking at it right now. But basically, just gonna start sketching out the outline. I can't believe I haven't done the bread yet. It's a good one. And then I'm gonna carry this all the way up. To here, and then we're gonna go up 5. Perfect. Then we're gonna go over till here, and then basically back down. Till we're 1 away from the edge, like that. And we go down 5. And then back over till we connect. Perfect. Pretty straightforward. Corn. I don't think they have corn in the game. Yes, Jim the camera. Trim the camera's over here. Well, I guess my iPhone's kind of trimmed the camera, but... The whole chat's just gonna be bread the whole time. I'm okay with that. Of course I'm okay with that. Bread. All right, let's head over to the paint cam. And oops, my phone is in there. See my secrets. Okay, let me move this back a little as well. And see my spindrift. Oh, there's also my, I forgot to show this off. I got a little koozie that says, books are better than people. True sometimes. I love a good lemon spindrift is what I'm drinking. Show you guys. If you guys haven't had spindrift, it's really good. It's just sparkling lemon water. Very good. All right. So let's move all my trash around and we'll get started on mixing the first color from the bread. The bread is not on here. Hold on. Paint cam. There you go. Now you can see what I'm trying to paint. Okay. I'm gonna start with the darkest outline color that's like on the bottom of the bread, I think. That will probably be a little bit of burnt sienna, which is like a brownish red color. Then, let's see, I want to do some dark blue. Let's start there and see kind of what brown I can make from that. I'm just going to start with a lot of that burnt sienna. And then a little of the blue. A little bit more. Still bread. All right, it's actually has some more yellow in it. So I'm gonna put some yellow ochre into this mix. Can I do fire for your birthday all the way in June? What day would that be? Like, of the days that, or would you have hit 200 yet for fire? I am going on vacation sometime in June, so I want to do fire during a live stream, like a really long live stream. Let's see, it's getting close. I just need to lighten it a little bit more. This yellow ochre. We're going for the darkest color on the bottom of the bread right now. It's pretty close. I think we will have to just test it. Let me bring my phone back over and start. What was the app called? It's this one? Mobius Blade, that's right. Connect. Yay, now I can just press a button and switch back over to Canvas Cam. All right, so I'm gonna take some of this color that we just mixed. We're going to see, your birthday's also in June and you've been asking for fire every day? Well, that might really mean we need to paint. We need to do a long live stream in June. All right, what do we think? I think 2 gold. Not brown enough, needs some more blue. how long have I been making this so far? I started in August of 2025, so that seems better, I think. It has been a little over 8 months, or around 8 months. It's in 72 days, which is in 109, which would be 197 days of you asking. Wow. Oh, you guys, I need to record. Let's remember that. Actually, I'm gonna run out of space, I think, on my... Well, we'll just have to see. We will just have to see. Might have to do an emergency SD card dumping. I need a bigger SD card, I think, because of how much I record. All right. There we go. Any more brown? No, that's where it ends. All right. Fireworks. I've done the firework rocket, but not the actual particles or anything. I think that would be cool. Who remembers pickaxe? You're a real OG if you remember the pickaxe. Mog Swamp is a real OG. He knows the pickaxe. That warmed my heart, y'all, when he commented pickaxe on his video. That was so cute. It's like, that means he watches my videos. That's awesome. Okay, next I'm gonna do the slightly lighter version, which kind of goes around the rest of the bread. Slightly lighter, which I'm going to make by, I think I might just try to put some more yellow ochre in there and see if I can make it a little lighter. Your birthday is in 78 days, and it would be day 206 of asking for fire. Well, those are some big milestones. Not gonna make any promises, but I really do want to paint fire, and I think it'll look so awesome when it's done. But I definitely kind of want to do a subathon for it. I think that would be really cool. Kind of the only way I'm gonna get it done. How many textures am I gonna paint today? I think probably at least 2. This one's not a huge texture, so we'll definitely get to another one, but we do have to, we do have to go probably around 4, maybe a little bit before, because we are meeting up with Sanzi's mom later on. So let's see, does this fit? So these 3 over on the left are only slightly lighter, and then it gets even lighter beyond that. So I think I'm gonna use this here. And then there's like a darker one here. And then there's a darker one here. And then everything else gets significantly lighter, so I'm gonna use some white. Alright. Yeah, if we do a subathon, I definitely want to have, like, I don't know, other activities going on. I don't know, just some fun things for you guys to interact with. So if you guys have any ideas about what kind of content you want to see from me, also including painting, let me know. Or if I should do any kind of challenges, like I don't know, because I don't want to affect the texture pack, like only using one color or not able. I guess preventing me from using a certain color could work. But again, I don't want to make any mistakes on the texture pack. Permanent mistakes. Can always go back and fix. There's no such thing as a permanent mistake, but all right. I'm gonna finish the outline. Do I watch any Minecraft YouTubers? If so, what are some of my favorites? Yes, I definitely watch some other Minecraft YouTubers. Mogswamp, obviously. I love his flat world videos. And all of his shorts, of course. The original, some of the original, not the original, Minecraft YouTubers I watched were the EdgeCase way back in the day when they were doing Shadow of Israfel. I don't know if you guys have seen that. If you haven't, you should go back and watch it because it's so good. It is cinema, the original cinema, original Wi-Fi's, and all of that. All right, keep going up. Okay, and then just one right here. Okay, then it gets more golden and lighter from that. Wait, did I draw it wrong on the left side? Oh yeah, you're right, I did. Oh, I totally did. Thank you, let me fix. See, this is why I like having it pulled up with you guys. So it should be like this. Should be out one more. No worries, you can fix this. Thank you. Thank you. We can still fix it. I still have that color in my palette. Thank you, I am recording. I am recording. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just go back in this color where it should be. And then we're gonna cover up where I messed up later once it dries. All right, thank you for that catch. That would have been annoying later. What's my favorite music disc? My favorite music disc is probably, okay, from the OG disc, definitely Cat. That is the one I would find all the time in like dungeons, and I love that one. From the new ones, Lava Chicken, for sure. Granola will be back soon. Captain Goosehonks, I watched both chats actually, but sorry I missed it. Sorry I missed it earlier, I was just looking away. Thank you for letting me know. Also, thanks to Petite IP8 for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate it. Yeah, I need to listen to them all again and like rank them. That would be a fun thing to do. Ranking all the Minecraft music discs. Okay, back to what I was gonna do, which is mix a lighter golden color. I have enough on my palette, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna take a lot of this yellow ochre, kind of mix it into what I was doing. And then also probably gonna take some white to lighten it a little bit. It's my mistake, Captain Goose Honks. Actually, I should have been paying more attention to chat. Yeah, I'm painting fast today. All right, so this should still be like a darkerish color, but more golden. So let's see how we feel. Oh, actually, oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, that feels good to me. Is that golden enough? Yeah, it is. And we're gonna go across. And over. 3. Idea for the subathon. On the way for the 1-year anniversary, you should paint all the party blocks. Like with a goal as well as something like at 500 subs. Oh yeah, do the note block, etc. That's a good idea. Like we'll be doing the fire, but then we'll pause to do some other textures as well once we hit certain subathon milestones. That's a great idea. I'm actually gonna write that down. I have my handy dandy little notepad over here. Subathon. Sub goals equal goal blocks to paint. Great idea. And that is from Granola. So I'll always remember he suggested that. Thank you. I have done the cake for my birthday last year, but maybe I should have saved it. But I just was so excited to get it done. I should rank and paint them at the same time. That would be a great stream idea, actually. Ranking all the music discs and painting them. I love that. And then perfect. Have I listened to Creator the music disc? Probably. I don't know it off the top of my head though. They'll probably play in this playlist at some point. I think they're all in here. I think so. We will definitely add a bread emoji over on Twitch because I think I can do that. I don't know if I can add emojis on YouTube. Hi, Watermouth. Hello. All right. Yeah, the bread is still going. You guys are persistent. So then this color is also the little bread indents. So let's do, so it'll be this one right here. So we're covering up our first little mistake. See how easily that covers it up and you would never know it's there? I do that all the time. Okay, then we're gonna do the little bread mark. And then here. And then the little bread mark. Perfect. Bread. Once I finish painting this and scan it in, I can make it into a bread emoji for you guys. Okay, so we finished with that color. The cult bread is definitely growing. So now it's gonna be like a lighter version of that same color. And then lastly, I'm gonna add some yellow in to get that bright golden color that most of the bread is. So let's start with, well, I have white on here already actually. I think I need quite a bit. All right. Let's see how I feel about that. I want a little bit more gold. All right, let's see how we feel about this. Might not be light enough. Be back going to Twitch. Okay. Well, let's see. Then, do I like this color? I think it can be lighter. All right. Bread. Okay. There we go. That feels better. We're almost done with the bread, y'all. You have to make a new cold after this. Okay. It's easier to write and see the stream on Twitch. I'm always interested to why people prefer YouTube over Twitch or vice versa. I prefer YouTube over Twitch because I pay for YouTube Premium, so I get no ads. If I had to only pay for one streaming service, it would be YouTube Premium. For sure. You know, YouTube is the biggest streaming service out there, like even beats Netflix, which makes so much sense to me. Bread then carrot. You guys must be hungry. I think you guys are just hungry, which is why you're thinking of all the bread and the carrots. All right, I think that's it for that color. And then I'm gonna get some yellow, maybe some orange actually. Let's try orange first. You can always mix a new color. Oh, there's so much in there. Just gonna do a little. I think I need yellow. I think I probably just need both is the answer. Not as many hermits do YouTube. I see. I've done the golden apple before, and I think the only difference between the two golden apples is maybe the enchantment glint, which I have not done. So I don't know what that texture really looks like or how I would do that, so I'd have to look that up. All right, this is looking closer. Needs to be lighter, I think. Which I might do by just adding some white. I don't know, I'm gonna try it on the page and see. Let's see what we think. Have I had Birani before? Birani? I don't know if I'm saying that right. I haven't. I've had a French baguette. Gwendolyn Baking's gonna bake some baguette loaves after everybody's saying bread. Okay, what do we think about that color? I think that's actually it. think that's actually it. Now I want everything else around it to be more golden, but I like how bright it is. I might have to mix this back into some of the other colors I did. Maybe I should have started with the lightest one. Okay. Okay. Jabba the Hutt is here. Hello, welcome to the bread cult. Might be too yellow. It just looks that way because I didn't make all the rest of it too yellow. Let me try. I feel like I didn't make everything else yellow enough, you know? Let's see. Is that better? Yeah, actually I do like that better. I think you guys were right, it was too yellow. It's a little bit more muted. Okay, I like that better. You guys are right, you guys are always right. All right. There we go. Lastly, oh right, I need to fill in this stuff up here that I messed up earlier. There we go. And then fill the rest of this in. All right. That is the bread, people. That is the bread you asked for. Definitely need to color correct that one. Definitely need to do some color correcting. Yeah, it's a bit too light. Yeah, not my favorite. I feel like I was rushing too much, maybe. Let me see if I can fix it. Just take this lighter color and yeah, it needs to be more like a golden. Like, how do we feel about that? Is that too brown still? Let's see. It's a process sometimes. Will I show the Photoshop process on stream? Probably not today, but in the future I definitely can. Show you what I do and how I match the colors. How do we feel about that? Oh my gosh, I like that so much better already. I feel like I like that better. Do you guys agree? It's like more golden. I'm gonna do it. I'm committing. Uh-oh, I made it too light. I grabbed from the wrong spot, that's why. Oh, come on. on. I had the color perfect. I had it perfect. Then I added water. Uh-oh. Now I made it too dark. Yikes. Okay, let's see. Did I mess it up? No, I think it dries darker. Alright. I like that better. And then, yeah, I want to also lighten this color. And then do that undersaturated one. Browns are hard, you guys. Browns are hard. Let's just do like the tiniest bit of white. Hi, Taco. Hello. We are aiming to fix the bread texture. All right, let's see if this works. Do we like that? How do we feel? How do we feel about that? I think I like it. All right, that feels so much better to me. That feels a lot better. My favorite texture I've ever painted is probably the diamond. I also love the pitcher plant. How do you join the bread cult? I'm pretty sure you just say bread and then you've joined. That looks better. Okay, glad you guys agree. That feels better to me. Hello. All right. Oh, thanks to Kaya Santars for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate it. Sorry, I'm a bit behind. No, you didn't come too late. We just finished our first bread texture for the bread cult. And we'll probably just spin the wheel again. Probably will. All right, you guys. There is the bread. Yeah, I feel like it looks so much better now that I did the color correcting. Cool. All right, are you going to become a new cult or will you always be the bread cult? I don't know. All right, let me text Sansi. Tell him to come back in to spin the wheel. Wheel spin time. That didn't even take us an hour. We went so fast. So fast. Cavekeeper is on a mission to get me to paint ancient debris. Well, it will happen one day for sure. Sansi is back. All right. Let me switch over to you. Let's see. Anything you guys want to add? Bread armor. I don't think that's a real block. Hay. We've done hay. Hay has been done. Sorry to disappoint the hay cult. You made Loki become a patron just to do ancient debris. Hey, I'd have to paint it. I would. think we have the trial keys on there. Carrot's on there. Wheat? Have I done the actual wheat? I don't think I have. Is it on there? Loon, you want to say hi? Come here. She's thinking about going to her spot. Come here. Yeah. Come here. Oh, I was gonna. Oh, I got her. Here's. Yay! It's the loon. Hello. Say hello. The loon. She loves it. She lies about it, but she does love it. Say hello. The loon. You love it. Stop lying about it. You love it. Stop trying to get away. You love it so much. What do you want us to paint? The cat? Oh, you want us to paint the fishies so you can go after them? You want us to paint the fishies? You're so smart. Alright, I'll let you down. She's like, I'm out of here. Go to your spot. That's right. Alright. Lightning texture. Oh, I don't even know what that is. I have to search that. Lightning rod? I don't know, it doesn't come up when I search lightning. So I don't even know what that would be. Creator music disc? Oh, they're like copper. There's two of them. Were you thinking the like oxidized one or the not oxidized one? How many textures is ancient debris? Ancient debris might be two. Oh, it's two. We could do one of the ancient debris textures. Are you adding these?
Which one?
Ancient debris.
We don't have that already.
I don't think so. Pottery shard. Look up shard. Oh, there's a lot of those.
Do you want that?
Pottery shard?
Yeah.
We could do one of them, yeah. I think. Not that big. You can add an egg or a sniffer egg. Ooh.
Regular egg or sniffer egg? Have you done regular egg?
Yeah, but there's two other different types of eggs now. Is the wheat been added? Alright, I think... Have I done the enchantment effect? No. But let me see what it looks like. Oh my gosh. That's complicated. And very large. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, to be honest. That is crazy big. I look at it in Photoshop. Open Photoshop. It's 128 pixels. Whew. That's like a whole painting in itself. That's crazy. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, to be honest. It might have to be like an interpretation of it and not pixel perfect. I don't know. Is that wrong? I do not know. It's gonna be a big one. There's a lot of those. All right. I think it's time to spin the wheel.
Alrighty.
Do we have music disc on there?
No.
Add a music disc. Okay. Now we're in the wheat's on there, yeah? Yeah, wheat's on there. I see it. Okay. Let's spin the wheel. What's it gonna be? Oh, I thought it was gonna be carrot for a second. Hunger bar. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Let me look that up. Let's see. Wow. Okay, let's do... Let's see. So there's something called hunger.png, which I don't even know where that's used. And then there's food full hunger and food half hunger, which is interesting. So let's look up Hunger Bar Minecraft, see if it says on the wiki. I think yeah, the chat is hungry for bread. All right. Why did it go to fandom? No. Never go to the fandom. Always go to the Minecraft wiki. Let's see, hunger. Yeah, I think. For the effect. Okay, there's hunger effect, which is not what we want. We want the hunger bar. So, I will put it up on the screen in a second. Let's look up. I think it's in the GUI. The GUI, is that what it is in? Container? No. Let me go back to search hunger, textures, shown and closing folder. Here we go. HUD. It's under HUD. Here we go. Food full. This is what we're looking for. Food full. Let me take, it's really small, but we're gonna do a few of these, I think, to fill out the hunger bar since we weren't specific. Let's start with the food full. I'm gonna put it up on the canvas cam first. Let me just change the texture image over to, all right, this is what we're painting. Let me move it over a little. This is what we're painting. We're gonna start with this, and then we have to do the version where you're hungry and it turns a little green, and then like the outline that it sits in. So this will be fun. Now you'll be able to actually eat the bread because I'm painting the hunger. There you go. All right. Let's go painting the hunger. Let me make sure. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Go over here. It's actually just called food_full. That's the texture that we're painting right now. All right. This'll be pretty easy. Do I post at the same time every day or just once per day? I try to post between 5 and 6 every day, p.m. Eastern time. And I typically paint the day of. It's fun doing streams like this because I can get a little bit ahead, which is nice. Should the middle name of your firstborn child be Bread? Why middle name? Make it the first name. Make it the first name. Okay. So, I think I'm gonna run out of space on my SD card, so I'm going to empty that off really quick. That is gonna not be very interesting for you guys to watch. But I need to record it. Oh, but I don't have any space on my thing to empty it off. How am I gonna do this? I don't think we have another... We're probably just gonna lose a camera for a second. So hopefully this doesn't mess it up. The least important camera is the paint cam, so we're going to take that out for a second. And then I'm gonna put this guy in. And then we're gonna empty this guy off. Real life YouTuber stuff, you guys. Never have enough SD card space. And it's a mini SD card too. All right, it's inserted. Let me just look at it in a list, organized by kind. I'm gonna get all these MP4s out, copy them over to... We do have a local drive that we use, which is nice. And then I just dump them all into my to be organized folder, which I have not gone back through and organized at all. It'll happen one day. Oh, I love this. So it's gonna be about 8 minutes. So what do you guys want to chat about? What is up? I should do the empty and gaining / losing hunger. Yeah, I will be doing that. I will be doing that since these are so small. I guess I can get started sketching. So let's do that. What is my job that I do outside of YouTube? I am an architect. I went to college for my architecture degree, which is a 5-year degree. And then I work at a residential architecture firm. All right. Let's see. We can just go ahead and get started sketching. Let me actually open this in Photoshop really quick because I want to see how it sits on the texture. So this is actually a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 9 texture. That's so interesting. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. Okay. So I'm gonna paint it in the bottom corner over here then. This is how we're gonna do it. It's gonna start like that. And like this. And then it's very small, guys. There we go. All right. That is it. I can even zoom in a little bit more for you guys. that is what we're going to be painting. Architecture is pretty cool, although it is a lot of work. It's a lot. A lot of stuff outside of the art stuff, which is my favorite part. Like following code, rules, and all that stuff, you know? Rip Blue has to go. See ya! Thank you for joining us for a bit. All right. I should have 4 to do: full hunger, half hunger, getting, losing hunger, and empty hunger. So the half, I'm just gonna go into Photoshop and cut it because it's the same thing basically. So, Tony Bonnie, this is one of the first streams you've seen. Oh, I'm scrolled way up over there. Food, yeah, it's making me hungry. Let's check on the progress of my, about 6 minutes left, 5 minutes, just flipped over. 47 gigabytes are transferring over. So yeah, that's taken a second. 5 more minutes. Not bad. Do you guys have any more questions for me? I can answer some questions while we wait for my SD card to empty. Food full hunger is another one. So yeah, it has some green on it. Food half, yeah, it just misses a few pixels, so I'll probably just cut it out. And food empty will do. And food empty hunger. So there's food empty hunger, which is like the outline. Food empty, which is just the black outline. The food empty hunger has green. Then there's food full and food full hunger, and then there's half versions of those, but I'll just do that in Photoshop. So there are 4 things that I need to paint. Am I doing this as a hobby? Yes, I am. I do make some money off of it, I will say, but it is definitely not enough to quit my full-time job, which I'm actually part-time right now, which gives me enough time to do this. Have I been to Disneyland? I've not been to Disneyland, but I have been to Disney World quite a lot. The last time I went to Disney World was over this past Thanksgiving, and we also went to Epic Universe, and that was so cool. It was awesome. I really want to go to the Minecraft theme park when it comes out. How will I keep up with Minecraft updates? That's a really good question, actually. I think I'm just going to keep up with the updates. Like, as they come out, I will try to paint them. I'm not going to prioritize them or anything. Like, the baby animal update came out, and I painted one of the things. But I'm just going to try to keep up with them as much as I can, I think. Can I bake bread? Sure, I can bake bread, for sure. What made you want to go to school and learn to be an architect? So I did robotics in high school, FIRST Robotics, if you guys have heard of that. And I also did art, and I thought that architecture married the two pretty well. I didn't really want to do mechanical engineering. I didn't really want to do robotics, but I thought that architecture would be a good combination of both, you know, engineering and art, which I do think it is. But sometimes it can lean a little heavy on the engineering side, which I prefer to be on the art side of things. I am in the bread cult for sure. Bread. Not to brag, but you go every year to Disneyland Paris. Oh, so I have been to Disneyland Paris. We went to Disneyland Paris also last year in spring, which was really, really cool. The Nemo ride is my favorite. What's that called? The like, I don't remember what the actual name for it was, but it was like a roller coaster. That was really cool. Yeah, you can't see the palette cam right now because I am transferring data from my SD card. Let's see how much longer it has. About a minute. It's almost done. Thank you guys for the questions. That was perfect, actually. We're at 43.5 gigabytes out of 47. Am I ever gonna paint the text like on signs and stuff? Yeah, I think so. I think they have text files that I can repaint myself, so I don't see why not. Technical difficulties, exactly as always. Tucker says, this is your first live stream you've ever seen. Well, thanks for joining. Sorry it's at a boring bit right now. Crush's Coaster, that's what it is. It is really good. At Disneyland Paris. Do I like jogging? Absolutely not. I'm not a jogger. I've been walking more. Oh, it just finished. I've been walking more, but I have not been jogging ever. All right, I am erasing the disk, reformatting it. We're about to paint in a second. Your mom said to your little brother that the Nemo roller coaster was a slow musical? No, it is not. It like spins. It's really cool. It's the first one I've been on like that. All right, I'm ejecting it. I'm removing it from the reader. And we are putting it back in the camera. Let's go this way. Yeah, there it goes. All right. Yay, now I can record. All right, so then I can unplug this guy. Come on. There it goes. All right, then we're gonna plug this guy back in. And, oh, it just works magically. Has a weird different angle now. I feel like it's wider than it was. There we go. Paint can is alive. All right, you guys, I'm recording. Got 3 hours and 30 minutes of time to record over there. That's perfect. You go down a super steep drop backwards on Crush's Coaster, yeah. All right, I am going to start painting. Am I currently doing any art or paintings besides my Minecraft texture pack? No, I am not. I don't have much time to paint outside of this. I have done some other paintings before. I don't know if I have any around here, but I have been doing some needlepoint and embroidery recently. I definitely want to do some merch that I've embroidered, so that will be fun. All right, let's start. What should we start with? Let's start with the brown because I kind of have some brown on my palette already. Let's see if I can start with what I already have on here. So I'm gonna take some of this red. I'm gonna need some more blue. There we go. This is more of a true brown. So we're gonna go with perfect. I might even need some white to lighten it up a little, but we'll see. All right, that feels pretty close. So let's start with that. Why blue? So red and blue together make brown, basically. They make purple. They make purple. But when you have a dark red and a dark blue, it can make a brown color. So that's typically why I go for the dark blue and red together to go for brown. So let's see. Perfect, it's a nice juicy brown. We don't need that color for very long. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and basically lighten it up. Just go ahead and lighten it up with some white. Let's try that. Let's see how we feel. Nice. I love small textures. So even more white. Just use this color down here. Let's see. That might be the fully lightest color, so want something in between. Just made bread in your Minecraft world. Nice. And then we just have that lightest color. Then we'll move on probably to the red. All right, there's all the brown. That is it. It looks dark, yeah, but my scanner will make it lighter when I scan it in anyways, so. And once it dries, it should be lighter as well. So I think it's pretty close. It's all very wet right now too, so when it gets fully dry, it should be a little bit lighter. But we can always come back and revisit it if we need to. Hi, White Tiger, hello. Okay, let's go in with the red. I'm never worried when something's too dark. If something's too light, that's when I start to worry. I've never had a problem with something being a little too dark. Okay, so I'm putting these two red colors on here. Oh, this one's a little dry. There we go. I think I'm just gonna maybe use these right out of the tube. Let's start with the darker red. This is your first stream ever, White Tiger. Well, thank you for joining us. All right, somebody's gonna make a bread statue over on the server. All right, let's see. Oops, out of water. All right, so this is the darker red. And then I'm gonna do the lighter red. I just want to add like the tiniest bit of white. Bread cult is coming alive again. See, we painted the bread too early because now... Oh, no, I was not talking to you, iPhone. I thought I was talking to you. Okay, don't want to make it pink, but I do. The slightest bit later. have left is like a creamy white. All right. You have my vids. Thank you. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys. Best Minecraft music disc. All right. Then we kind of have like a yellowy, or you know, it has like, I don't know, let's see. I'm gonna do it over here because I need probably a lot of white and just like the slightest touch of another color. I think I'm gonna do like orange and red and then really like mix it in there to try to get like a really, let's see, I have too much on my brush. Needs to be like a very pale orangey. That's gonna be way too much. Okay, I already need more white in there. It's hard to get a very light white. You just need like a lot of white on there to mix it in with. So let's start with this. Yeah, see, that's kind of the color I was going for. It's like a very, very light color. All right, let's see how we feel about that. Oh, that's more than I wanted to do, but that's okay. And then the bottom I feel like is more of a bone yellow. So I'm gonna get a little bit more yellow in my palette. And then see if we can make like a very, very light yellow, which I seem to have done there, so that's perfect. All right. A lot of paint on my brush. All right, you guys. There we go. Dusty white, exactly. All right. We finished our first hunger bar item. So let's move on to the, oops, what was that about? Food where you eat like rotten flesh or something and you're rotting away. We'll replace it over here for you guys to see. All right, that's the one we're going for now. Pretty close to what we just did, but instead it will be a little bit green. Okay. Let's go. So this is like the rotten food. It's gonna be the same outline as what I just did, but it will be, thanks for the sub, Squirrel of Mini Nuts over on YouTube. And then All right. You applaud my patience. I applaud your guys' patience. You guys sit here and watch me do this, so I feel like that takes more patience than actually painting it. Let's make all our profile pictures red. That's funny. Okay. What should we start with? The brown again? And then we'll add the green into it. Yeah, and the brown is more like a golden brown, like kind of what I was doing earlier. So let's see if we can use some of those colors. Let's start with this darker color and see if that works. You're building trains in Minecraft while watching me? That's cool. What kind of trains are you building? It's relaxing to watch me paint. I'm glad. It's relaxing to paint. I love doing it on stream with you guys. Question for you guys. Have you guys caught any of my streams during the week? And do you like the time that I'm streaming, or would you prefer I stream later in the day? I'm curious about when I should be streaming. If you haven't caught them, would you watch it if I streamed later in the day? I normally stream around 1 p.m. Eastern, if that helps you. But I know some people are at work and school. But it also means some of my European peeps can catch me. Most of streams have some when I'm at school, yeah. Sith Wars is going to sleep soon, so you're over in Europe. For sure. This time is good for you, cozy 9 p.m. 10 p.m. Wow, there's a lot of you guys overseas. That's crazy. I love the time I stream, it's perfect. What's my opinion on the new baby mobs? I like the new baby mobs, especially because they have smaller textures that are easier to paint. For sure. Not later because it's night for you. I definitely want to do like vary my streams. Like maybe I should do some more in the afternoon so the West Coast people in the US can watch, but I think I'll try some different times and see. But I'm glad you like this time. It's 3 p.m. for you. Yeah, same for me. Okay. Let's do the green now. I think, or should I do the red? No, I'm gonna do the green first. Okay. So the green will probably be, I kind of want to do the, how do I want to do this? So over here, again, this is a crusty green. And I'm gonna mix the green with, I want some more yellow ochre. And that's gonna give us that more muted green. For War to Nuggets, 2 hours later would be ideal. You watch the VODs if you miss more than 30 minutes. Oh, thanks for going back and watching the VODs. Have I done any of the animal textures and have to redo them? No. They didn't have baby textures before. I don't think they just used the big textures, so I don't think I have to redo any of them. You don't like the turtle update? Just switch your Twitch profile pic to bread. You're really in the bread cult if you switch your profile pic to bread. Okay. Let's see. You guys like the baby foxes? Yeah. What was I doing? Okay, I was doing green. Oh, look at that. It's just one big hard thing of green. Annoying. Okay, and then I'm gonna mix it with this. So see how that kind of gives it a more muted tone? I don't know if you can actually see that. It's probably really small for you guys, but let's see. I also probably need to, let's take some of this brown, mix it here. Trying to get that like darker browny green that's at the bottom. That feels close to me. So let's see. Since when was there a bread cult? Since today. Since today. All right, look, there's that darker green. And then I'm basically just going to take some more green and then some, let's get a little bit more white on the palette. I always use so much white, which is why I get the bigger tube for that one. All right, and then I'm gonna lighten this up to get the other greens. Oh, might have gone too late. It's okay. I can add some more green in there if I want. This will be the lighter of the two greens, I think. What kind of paint do I use? If you check out the description and YouTube, I linked to it down there, but it is Holbein gouache. Could I actually have used that for the bottom? Yeah, I think I actually can. It's not as light as I thought. I'll go over it and make it even lighter. That always happens. That always happens. I'm always like, oh, it's way too light. And then I put it on the paper and I'm like, oh, it's actually, it could be lighter. Could be lighter. All right, let's see how this looks. All right. Nice and clean, I like that. Okay. Wipe that off. And then we're gonna do the red part, which is all darker. So I'm actually gonna take some of this blue from over here and mix it in with this darker red that I have over here, because it's kind of like a deeper purpley red over there. It's even deeper than that, to be honest. So, perfect. My paintings are so slay, thank you. Appreciate it. You're eating bread with jelly right now? That sounds so good. Oh wow, yeah, that's a nice deep red color, look at that. And then I basically just want like a slightly less deep red color for the other part, but I need to really reactivate this red. Let's see. Let's see if that's light enough. I am painting the hunger bar right now. This is the one that you get if you eat something gross. Oh, I missed a green, you guys. I missed a green. I have to go back and put the green on. Oops. Somebody probably told me that and I just missed it. If you have Java, it's free. all this red off my brush before I go back to the green. Let me get it all off. Tell her that EdgeCase says it's okay if you download it. Say, Mom, EdgeCase says it's fine. It's free. I promise there's nothing bad in it. Oh, you have mobile Bedrock? Yeah, it won't work on there, unfortunately. Hi, Not Vanishing. Hello. Has mixing the colors gotten easier for me since I've started? Yes, definitely. All right, I'm gonna go back to the screen color. Thanks for the subscription, Remus, over on YouTube. All right, there we go. There's the green. Is there a way to put it on Bedrock? I know there's a way to convert it. If you want to try yourself. Oh my gosh. Why did it... Siri thought I was doing that. No, I didn't mean to do that. You're sub 2, Lex? Thank you. If you're in chat, you have to be subbed, actually. I won't let you chat otherwise. How many times have I seen the Statue of Liberty? Like, I don't know, a lot. I've been to New York a lot. I've been there once, but you see it all the time from New York. Okay. Am I painting in the entire texture atlas or just the hoverboard? I mean, I'm painting everything in Minecraft. For sure. All right, then we have some yellow again. Some orange and yellow. White going on. Let's see if I can mix the color that I want. It's too yellow. That needs more white. It's pretty close. I have a very yellow stuff at the bottom though. You liked the stream? Thank you. Can we add the baby fox emerald? Sure, I'll have Swansea do that when he gets back in. What other textures are we doing today? I think we're going to finish off the hunger bar, and I think that's all I'm going to have time for today. We have 2 more textures to paint with the hunger bar. And I'm going to use this one down here as well. And then we need like a bright yellow for the top one. All right. Let's see if this is brighter. Yep, it's definitely more yellow. All right, there is the hunger bar. The brown cat texture for my cat. Yeah, we're definitely doing that for Luna at some point. Okay, that is the hunger. Now let's see. Which one are we doing next? Let me go find it. Head. We are doing the right, so that one's just straight up green and this one's just straight up black. Okay, so these are pretty straightforward as well. And I think it's gray in the middle. So, took a screenshot of it and I will show you guys what we are painting. this is just the outline for what goes around the hunger bars and the empty, when the hunger is empty. So I'm going to actually just do it below it. Let me just drop this a little bit. Okay. Then pull it up over here. There we go. All right. So basically this is very similar to what we just did, but it's gonna be the outline around it. So it'll be, is it like that? Yeah. So I painted like that and that. Wait a minute. I see what I did. It's like this. Bread cult is back in full force. All right. Same over here. Then we are going to. You guys are making me hungry. My stomach is rumbling. I want some bread. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. All right. There we go. Can I do a stream where I teach you guys how to turn it into a texture pack? Yeah, I definitely can. Then, okay, now we're just gonna be working with black and white basically. So let me get some black. I'm gonna start with the middle and fill it in, which is a gray. And then we will move on to the black outline. It's not a very light gray, it's pretty dark. But I don't want it to blend in with the black at all, so let's start with this. Okay. Bread cult is bread. This is the last texture I'll paint. I have one more after this, which is basically the same thing, but with a green outline for when you are hungry in the game. All right, this is pretty easy. I'm just gonna fill it in. Just like that. All right. Next one. All right. That was easy. Have I ever played a game called Cattails? I have not. What kind of game is that? Like what genre? So now I'm just gonna go in with this straight black. This week, by the way, Tomodachi Life is releasing, and I am so excited. So excited to watch that, or to play that. I'll be streaming on the day that it releases. Let me ask you a question actually of when I should stream. Okay, so I have, I have 2 appointments that day at 2 and 4. So I can either stream like 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern, which would be a few hours earlier than I started today, or I can stream after like 5 p.m. Probably closer to 6 p.m. So that would be like a later stream. What do you guys prefer? Like an early stream or a later stream for streaming Tomodachi Life? Or I want to add all of you guys into the game. We can watch the trailer before I leave too if you guys have not seen what it is. It's pretty funky. You vote later stream? Good to know. I can do a poll too if we need to. I can't do the same time, so it's either earlier or later than what we did today. And it'll be on a Thursday, if that helps, the 16th. All right, need a little bit more water. Oh no, too much water, too much water. All right. You're not sure if you can join in? That's okay if you can't join later because you have school. All right, so you need that rich black color like that. That's perfect. Only bread. I can do a poll in a second when we watch the trailer. All right. There we go. That is the Empty Hunger. Empty Hunger. You don't play Tomodachi? I've never played it either. The next for sure stream will be Thursday. Next, or this upcoming week, we're going to stream some Tomodachi Life. I was just asking if you guys wanted it earlier or later, because that's the only 2 options I have. If you had to have it earlier than when I started today or later. What's my favorite bread? Sourdough bread, for sure. For sure, it's sourdough bread. All right, we're gonna do the same thing over here. That only took me 8 minutes, you guys. So fast. That's like might be a record for how fast I painted something. Except for maybe the firefly. One, two. think it goes up one more. 1, 2. 1, 2. All right. So I'm gonna mark off what's black or what's green and gray. It'll be green this time. All right, and then I'll show you what we're painting. Take a screenshot of it. Pop this back over here. And then I will show you guys what we're painting. So it's the same thing, but in green. There you go. So this is like the empty hunger when you're hungry. So I'm gonna start with that gray again, and then we'll get the green color going. Ignoring your text messages to watch this, I appreciate it. All right. Okay. Almost done with the gray part, and then we're gonna outline it in green. So basically just gonna take the green that's already on our palette. It's a little bit brighter of a green, I think. So I'm gonna combine both of the greens together. The bread cult started, if you're confused, earlier today, when I think everybody just wanted me to paint bread. I don't really know. Kind of confused me too, to be honest, but I'm here for it. Bread. All right. Let's see how I feel about this green. Let's see, I might need more yellow in it. Let's see how I feel about this green. How do I feel? How do we feel about that green? Good green. I'm seeing a lot of bread, so I'm going to take that as good. Good, good, okay. Oh, we got a little darker there. That's okay. You guys are the best, Jack, for real. Bread cult. Bread cult. Okay. Almost done. There we go. Too bright, too vibrant. Well, I just finished it, guys. All right, let's add a little bit of blue in it and see if that makes it any less vibrant. Oh, too much blue. Too much blue. Let's see how we feel about. Now I want some yellow in there. Hold on. All right, how do we feel about that? Is that better? I'll wait this time. Is that better? I think that is better. I'm gonna keep going with it. Hopefully you guys agree. Looks good. Thanks, Warped Nuggets. I think you guys just want my stream to go on longer. I think that's why you guys said that. You guys are like, yeah, no, darker. Oh, actually, slightly light. Actually, can you change it? Just so the stream can go on longer. I'm okay with it. There we go. Hi Caprice, you're coming right at the end of the stream. I'm glad you can join us for a little bit. All right, there we go. And I'll show you what we have done this stream. Back out a little. There you guys go. That's what we painted. This is the outside of the hunger bar when you are poisoned or hurting from hunger. Nice. We painted quite a lot today, you guys. I like doing the smaller textures. It makes me feel so accomplished. Pretty cool. Okay, so like I said, next time we stream will be for Tomodachi Life. Tomodachi Life. Living the Dream. Let's see if we can do a little trailer quickly. There's a 7-minute overview trailer. And there's a 1-minute long trailer. I'll show you the 1-minute long trailer. Let's see. I know I have one that captures Chrome, I think? Or maybe not. Okay, I gotta do a new Chrome capture. Let's see, we're gonna add the paint chat, and then we're gonna add browser. Oh wait, cancel, maybe that's not what I want. Add screen capture. No. Which one is it? Scene, media, color, image. Maybe it is screen capture. Window capture, application capture. Display application. I don't know Chrome in here though. Window? Oh, hold on. Still don't know Chrome. How do I show you guys Chrome without showing my whole screen? That is the question. Sanzi would know, but Sanzi's not in here right now. Screen capture. Display capture. Hide OBS from capture? No. Okay, guys, I don't know how to figure it out. Taz just saying bread. Okay, everybody watch the Tamagotchi Life trailer. I will send it into YouTube in the Twitch chat. Go check this out. We are playing it next Thursday. And I want to add you guys as players in the game. You can like make your own characters. We're playing it this Thursday. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me and painting with me all the stuff that we painted today over here. Oops. I had so much fun hanging out with you guys. Bread, and bread. Yeah, that's what I have to say. So thanks for hanging out with me. And again, we will be streaming on Thursday, this Thursday, at a time that is to be determined. If you want to vote, I'll probably do a poll over on Discord. So if you haven't already, check out the description of this live, and it has my Discord in it. And if you wanted to know any of the materials I used, I also linked them in the description. So thank you guys again for watching and all of your suggestions, and bread. Bread.